morning. Let's take some time to stretch. Let's start by just taking our shoulders back and trying to squeeze our shoulder blades. While we're squeezing our shoulder blades, reaching our arms back and as far up as you can. And then relax. And again, shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades, lift those arms up and back. We get a good stretch for our biceps as we're reaching our arms back. Plus, a lot of times we're rolling our shoulders forward. So to help counteract that, we want to go the opposite direction. So one more time, shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades, reach those arms up and back. And then go ahead and relax. Now let's reach those arms out wide. And now reach up. We're going to bring those elbows out wide and down. Again, reach those arms out wide. Now let's flip. Make sure you have your thumbs pointing back. So right here, arms about shoulder height, thumbs back. Now let's start to squeeze those shoulder blades back again. Raise those arms up. Elbows out. Scrape down. And one more time here. Raise those arms out wide and up. Let's make sure we flip those hands, thumbs back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and together. Raise those arms up. Now let's interlock those fingers and make sure that you have your arms straight up overhead or as far up as you can. A lot of times when we raise those arms up, when we come like this, we have those arms out further. Not as effective as a stretch, but if we get our arms up, we get a better stretch for our lats, better mobility for those shoulders. And let's start to lean to one side, bend, up and switch. And up. Now let's drop one hand down, reach that hand towards the floor, our other hand, let's reach up. And now over. Both arms up. Now let's drop our other hand, reach down, reach up. Now reach over. Both hands up. And let's bring those elbows out wide, scrape it down. And next up, we want to go to a hinge position. We want to push our hips back, let those arms just dangle. And now start to fold. Come up. Let's bring those hands behind our hips, squeeze those elbows back. And we're going to bend back with a chin lift, eyes up. Good. Let those arms relax. We're going to our hinge. Push those hips back. Just a very slight bend at the knee. Start to fold forward. Come up. Bring those hands behind the hips, squeeze those elbows, back bend. One more time, let's go to that hinge. Let those arms relax, dangle, fold. And while you're in this stretch, I want you to cross one leg over that fold position. Now let's switch. And again, keep that fold position. Let's stack those feet side by side. Let's roll up out of that stretch. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Elbows behind those hips. Squeeze those elbows. Back bend. Relax. Shake those arms out for a second. Now let's bring one knee up. We're going to squeeze it close to our chest. And then switch. And then next up, we're going to kick one foot up and back. Squeeze it. And then switch. Try to maintain your balance. Good. Let's bring one knee up. Squeeze it. And switch. Good. Now let's kick that foot up and back. You can grab at the ankle or the foot. Squeeze it. And switch. One more time through. Let's bring that knee up. Squeeze it. And switch. And then kick one foot up and back. Switch it. Relax for a second. We want to get a good stance for this next stretch. We want to have our feet right under our hips, and we're going to bend our knees, sink our hips down and back into a squat. Let's grab our toes, and we want our arms on the insides of our knees. And then we want to lift those hips up, try to straighten those legs out. Back down into that squat position. While we're in our squat, let's turn. We're going to reach one arm up. And down. Switch. Reach up. Down. Now we're going to go to our hip raise. So lift those hips up. Straighten those legs out. One more time, down into that squat. Let's turn and reach. And down, turn and reach. And down, good. Let's roll up out of that stretch. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Wider stance. We're gonna go into a side lunge. We're going to bend one knee, keep our other leg straight. As far over into that lunge as you can, and then up, over to the other side. Good, let's come up. Now as we go over to the other side, into that side lunge, same side arm, let's reach down towards the floor. Opposite arm, we're going to turn, reach up. And then let's come up out of that stretch. Flip, palms up. Point those thumbs back. Other direction. As we bend that knee, reach that same side hand down to the floor. And keep that reach up with the opposite hand. Let's come up. One more time. Let's come up. Other side. Good. Let's come up out of that stretch. Flip. Make sure those palms are up. Thumbs pointed back. Walk those feet in. Step one foot back. We want to drop that back knee down. So we're in a lunge position. Let's reach both hands up. And now we're going to turn to the side of our up knee. Let's take a step forward, feet together, bring those hands down, little hinge. Let's come up, raise those arms out wide and up. We're gonna step back with our opposite leg, drop that knee down into your lunge, turn towards the side of your up knee. Good. Let's take that step forward. Bring those arms out wide and down. Hinge. Come up. And let's go to a shoulder roll. We're going to bring our shoulders up high. Roll back. Now let's take our right arm across our chest. We're going to hook with our left arm and squeeze. And bring your hand around like you're trying to scratch your back. Squeeze it. Let's switch. Taking our left arm across, we're going to hook, squeeze with our right arm. Let's reach that hand around like we're trying to scratch our back. Squeeze it. Good. Now let's reach our hands behind our back and reach down. Let's bring one hand out in front, and we'll use our other hand to help stretch our wrist. Just a very slight pull back so you feel that stretch up the wrist, maybe even to the forearm. Let's switch. Go ahead and relax. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stretch. See you next time.